Why did my son get hurt like this? What happened? That should have never happened to my child.
Tonight, Columbus police are investigating an assault involving middle school students last week at Eastland Performance Academy. Thanks for joining us tonight at 11. I'm Yolanda Harris. That assault left an 11-year-old boy with serious injuries. In a story you'll only see on 10 TV, Carly Dion joins us now in studio. And Carly, you spoke with the boy's mother. What did she have to say?
Yolanda, that boy's mother tells me he had just started at Eastland Performance Academy only a week and a half before this incident took place, and her son barely knew the boy who attacked him.
I'm so angry. How could this happen to my child?
Last Tuesday, Elizabeth Johnson says she received a call from Eastland Performance Academy as she was on her way to pick up her 11-year-old son from school. She says they told her her son was bleeding and would need to go to the hospital.
Why did my son get hurt like this? What happened?
Johnson says she found her son profusely bleeding from his ear.
He was just absolutely hysterical and just saying, "Mommy, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. I don't know why he did that."
Johnson says staff at the school told her he had been attacked by another student while in class. The teacher in the room at the time told Johnson she didn't see what was happening until the end of the fight.
She didn't notice my son being picked up by his throat and punched in the head repeatedly. She didn't notice my son being thrown into a window repeatedly. She didn't notice my son's head being slammed off of a desk repeatedly.
While at the hospital, they learned her son had a cracked skull, a burst eardrum, bruises all over his body, and a concussion. Johnson says the teacher claimed she tried to get the other student off her son, but was unable to.
When you supposedly couldn't get this child off, why didn't you send a student to go get help from another teacher close by?
Johnson filed a report with Columbus Police, and it's being investigated as felonious assault. The report states, according to her son, he lost consciousness at one point during the altercation. Johnson says her son claimed he was talking and joking with a friend when another boy interrupted and started attacking him.
That should have never happened to my child. Certainly not as severe as that. There's no excuse.
Johnson says she thinks the school should have done more to intervene, and they're dragging their feet with the investigation.
Bullying needs to be dealt with more severely, a lot more severely than it is.
And tonight we received a statement from Superintendent Jeff Llewellyn saying in part the school is aware of and addressing a possible physical altercation between students occurring on October 8th at the school. Staff are fully cooperating with requests from law enforcement in accordance with federal law requirements, and the school is taking steps pursuant to established procedures to ensure EPA remains a safe and productive learning environment for all students. The school is unable to comment further due to federal and state privacy law restrictions. Johnson tells me she now plans to homeschool her son. Reporting in studio, Carly Dion, 10 TV News.